Are you gonna say go or something?
Go.
Hi Willie. So this is the bit that I didn't explain to you yesterday. I'm only working on this, so it's a work in progress, but you may or may not like this. So somebody says stop, they say stop here, and I say to make it more difficult, I'll have somebody else say stop, second person says stop, let's say they say stop here. So you have two people choose a card. To make this very fair, you shuffle the cards and you have a third person help you out. Third person helps you out finding the first card. He'll say stop, I'll say stop here, and he names that card, and lo and behold, of course, it is the first person's card, in this case the Jack of Hearts, and then you say, well, maybe it was just a flash in the pan, we'll try this again. I'll just keep dealing cards, and whenever you say stop, I'm going to stop wherever you say stop. You deal a few cards until at some point, not here, not yet, okay, we'll deal a few more, one more, and they say stop here. And it's the first person's card, that's the Hitchcock element, and of course the second person's card is the one that you initially put aside. Very briefly to the technical bit that I've worked out so far. I haven't really worked it out, but I think the structure is nice. So the first one, obviously, they say stop, you do some sort of a side steal, whatever you want, no replacement. The second one, they say stop, you do, for example, you do this Ackerman bid, so you have one at the bottom and one on top. Then you can obviously shuffle them. Yeah, I suppose you could do a shuffle with a slip cut. At any rate, you're in this position, and then you do the John Bannon force with a deck beveled over like so. You know this, I'm sure. The bottom card is flush with the top of the deck. They say stop wherever they want to say stop. You take everything above the bottom card. You immediately square this one, meaning that they have found the first card. And then you say, well, that was very good, and I think they tend to react, and you do this switch that we talked about. And in this case, I just do you do as many. It's the René Lavant force. René Lavant force is like this, and you just do nothing but seconds until they say stop, and you very clearly take the top card. And I think that's surprising. And so they get this card, and the other person. I mean, this the card that you set aside, surprisingly, is the second selection. The other thing that I very briefly wanted to tell you about as well was this idea that say this is an ambitious card that came to the top 1,000,000 times, and you can very clearly show that it's a single card, and you do a second and a double lift, and I don't know if I showed you this before, but I've shown this to a few magicians now, and it's very nice because you can show the signed card just prior to insertion. You insert this, and they can see it's clearly sticking out. You have your open fingers, and you push this flush, and yet it comes back to the top. Just for you, very briefly. So there's a double. You snap the double off your fingers, and as you insert this, and you can show it again, as you insert it, the bottom card is stolen into whatever that's called, tenkai, master palm, whatever, and then you will go over, and from this side you really can't see anything, and having the fingers spread is just to be fair, but from this side, of course, you just drop the card on top, push it flush, and it comes back to the top. That was the little addendum from last time, so that's it for right now.